3, 2, 1, roll.
Dog, you is not the game. You're
bitch
not the
ass
director. You are not the director.
Dog, we literally just...
Cut!
Nah, I'm not cut. Yeah, you're not the editor here. You do not say when to cut.
Editor.
No. Editor, put a big booty Latina shaking her ass right now. Anyways.
As audience can tell, I'm the only one who's actually dressed up for the occasion here.
No one asked. No one asked.
As the audience could tell when most of our body... As the audience could tell when most of our... As we could tell. As the audience could tell and the audience can't even see us. But, anyways, what is up, guys? This is the Last Idea podcast, and we are discussing...
It's the last episode?
I mean, we are discussing the last episode of season 4 of an...
Absolute trash.
Episode 8. I don't remember.
Absolute trash.
I can't remember the fucking name for the life of me. Oh my god. But yeah, this is gonna be like a total spoiler. So like, if you have not seen that, go watch it now.
Editor, put warning signs all over the screen.
Put like the red alarms.
Warning.
Put the Mr. Beast red circle warning.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Why are you such a hater, bro?
Shut your bitch ass up.
I didn't know you were black.
Can you say the
Say the word.
Can you say the
Why are you so fucking negative all the time? For the audience, like he was getting like Walt over here. By the way, this is Walt. That's George. I'm Lucas. Walt over here was getting.
I'm all.
Anyways.
This is.
He was like super heavily critical of the episode, and like it was only 5 minutes in. I just stopped him. I was like, dude, why are you so fucking negative all the time? And like that caused him to laugh for 5. Half of the time we were pausing the video just because this guy was laughing so much. But anyways,
get a load in this guy.
am I wrong? Ask George.
Like it was very plot relevant. Get both of you alive.
What did I do?
It's not my fault. You're retarded.
All right.
You're a goy. That's not
Great
you.
goy.
All right. There's gonna be a rather quick breakdown of
A quickie, if you will.
a rather quick synopsis because not a lot of action happened, honestly. Like,
That's cap.
dude, not a single fight scene happened in this episode.
Dude, the intro of the episode was absolute cinema.
That was
They
a dream
blew-
sequence. That was a dream sequence.
Okay,
Yo.
let's go into it, right? So basically, right? Episode 7 ends with Mark being like, oh my god, they've gone to Earth. Episode 8 begins with Thrag and the Viltrumites overlooking the planet Earth with some of the best animation.
Absolute cinema.
No, the single best animation of this season, besides like episode 5 when Conquest and Invincible fought for a second time.
That's like quote the fucking Dark Blood or what Damien Dark Blood or some shit.
That's episode 4.
I thought you were about to quote that. I thought you were about to bring that up.
That was like one of the best episodes in Invincible that we have ever seen.
Matter of fact, that episode needs to be archived immediately.
Dude. No, it's bad. All right, it's bad, and we're gonna move on now.
Nah, Satan Yahoo.
Can we please move on to this?
We could just like
I'm so sick of episode 4. I've criticized it every single time we've ever mentioned Invincible. Can we just move on?
it's so cursed it's in the hub.
Anyways, so basically, the episode begins with Thrag overlooking the planet Earth, and with all of the Viltrumites just standing there, like just waiting to get in on the action, right? And they fly down there, just causing massive catastrophe, just killing people, burning cities,
Arson.
Thrag's aura farming, his waves,
Dude's trying to act so much like Piccolo.
No, he's not trying. He is.
His lineup is so crisp. Krieg worked overtime for that haircut.
Yo, I think I might have busted like 5 times in the span of the episode. Not gonna lie.
Anyways, so basically,
You need to be shot for that.
I'm telling you, audience, this is literally some of the best animation of the season. Like the shading, the you can't count the frames.
They actually have shading for once.
Dude. The background and the foreground look like they go together. They look like they're in the same show. You can't see the mouse clicking and dragging assets. Like, dude, it's actually so amazing.
They're actually animated for once.
Screw the content.
Screw the conquest fight. This is the peak of Invincible animation.
You read my mind. Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
well, you were saying something about me again?
Stupid.
You skipped a heartbeat there. You almost had a heart attack.
I was holding my breath.
Do that to make sure the neighbors didn't hear.
Yo, Scooby Doo ad. Look.
Okay. Let's get back on topic, bro. So like this amazing animation of just absolute catastrophe is just occurring, right? But then I woke up.
It's all gone. Yeah, and then they all woke up. It was just a dream. Nothing ever happened.
And then Mark woke up. No, and Omni-Man was like, hey, Mark. Invincible's like, what you want, bruh? And then, they just move on, right? They talk about how it's going to take them, 2 weeks or something to get to Earth, right? I don't remember the exact time frame, but they said a couple of days.
And then, a lot of just nothing happens.
Yeah,
They're not even going anything plot relevant whatsoever.
No, what's crazy is that he says it'll take us a couple of days to get back to Earth. And then they transition to Alan discussing his responsibilities on, I know it starts with Thraxia. With him discussing his responsibilities on Thraxia, the capital of the planet, of the coalition of planets. And then they cut back to Invincible and Omni-Man on the ship, and they're in the solar system, right?
Actually, one of my main critiques is why did Socrates made fucking Alan the supreme leader there?
No, wait, hold up. I know I'm skipping all the way towards the end, but I just realized that this episode 8, season 4, is undoubtedly the best episode finale for any Invincible season for one reason and one reason only.
Oh, no.
They did not bring back any of the villains at the very end. They're like, sneak peek into season 5. This is the main villains you're going to see in the next season. No! They left it off with Alan about to have sex. That is how you know it's absolute cinema.
Okay, give me the mic. Never hold. Matter of fact, never.
Shadow Van!
That was not a mic drop. I had to come up there and smack the mic out of your hand. But anyways, so yeah, back to the beginning, right?
Yeah, why is Alan the supreme allied commander? It makes no sense, really.
I will say, from a certain perspective, it sort of makes sense if you argue that, one, his girlfriend is doing most of the actual military operations, and he's really just a figurehead. And secondly, a Viltrumite could kill, assassinate any other leader of the Planet of Coalitions except for Alan. Alan is quite literally the one and only person in the entire galaxy who wouldn't be assassinated by a Viltrumite, and therefore he's able to kind of give that psychological defense for the Coalition of Planets. Yeah.
At that point, just make him a fucking mascot instead of anything.
I mean,
Why give him any responsibilities at that point? He is shown time and time again that he's not responsible enough to actually keep up with all the paperwork, all the responsibilities, all the nuances of being an allied commander. While at the same time, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. He was mainly a brawler. He was mainly a frontline soldier. He's not a commander. He's not a general. He has zero experience commanding, leading, or anything. Yes, Walt, you can speak now.
This wearing gloves.
dog.
Inside. No, I know there's a...
Dog.
You want to wear my hat?
Sure.
All right. Here you go.
Why is he laughing so hard?
He probably has an accessory.
All right, guys. So Walt had to give me the phone because he's too lazy to hold.
Dog! He's just flapping the ear like.
Anyways, so I will say, I'm.
What are you doing?
On one hand, we're not really shown on screen that Alan doesn't have leadership experience. Or we're not shown on screen that Alan has leadership experience. We're not shown his strategy on screen. But on the other hand, we're not really shown that he is a bad leader. We're not really shown that he can't handle paperwork. He actually has mentioned that he handles paperwork in the past with his job. So it's not necessarily that that the show has demonstrated he's bad at it. It's more so that the show has not demonstrated that he actually is ready for the responsibility of leading the Planet of Coalitions.
My rebuttal here is like it is in the same sense of comparing, say, an inspector, since that's kind of his main job. He was inspecting the actual the offensive capabilities of the planet, to a president. Like that's not the same thing. That's not. Sure, you're doing paperwork, but that's a very loose translation, really.
So, again, my response to that would be that he started out as an inspector when he was very weak, but then once he got, like, literally obliterated by those Viltrumites in, like, Season 2 or something, and came back even stronger, he likely got bumped up in rank because he was much stronger and can handle more responsibilities.
Dude,
but
I'm gonna pull, like, a Phoenix Wright, like...
Objection!
They never showed that. You're writing for the show. They never show that. We've never seen any concrete evidence of that.
I mean, we show him getting more involved in the responsibilities of the Coalition of Planets. We see him getting more involved with Thaddeus, so I guess that's what they were trying to indicate.
Probably.
But they could have done a better job.
Dude, it would have been an amazing idea if they made it like a Harry Potter and a Dumbledore situation where he's actually learning from the master.
You literally have the mic. Just grab it.
Oh, okay. I just don't want. I want to be. I want to be respectful of all my peers, and I want to be able to give them time to speak. As a gentleman, as a professional spokesperson, I want to be able to be respectful and mindful.
Just say it!
Okay, so I have a theory, right? I have a theory that Amazon, Jeff Bezos, right, watches the Last Idea podcast for the sole reason that when I really want to skip ahead, guys. I want to get to.
Why do you keep doing this? Like, dude, just let me do the synopsis. You always do.
We're taking too long. We're still stuck in the first 5 seconds of the episode. We haven't even gotten to Bart getting to Earth. We haven't gone nowhere. We're still stuck with Alan.
Isaac, because you keep
He said a sponsor. We're not getting a sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, you keep interrupting. You do this every episode. You interrupt me in the middle of the synopsis, and then you complain when the synopsis takes too long.
Editor, initiate the Clash of Clans gameplay, please. Thank you.
Dude, no. Call of Duty is a little more eventful here.
All right, Call of Duty this way, Clash of Clans this way.
No. Dude. I got an idea.
All right, let him cook.
On the TV, editor, put Roblox obby gameplay.
All right, how's this? We'll have the 3 going all at once.
No, that's too much. That's overstimulation. You're gonna kill. You're gonna make all of our audience brain dead.
Okay,
Do you realize?
Back to the synopsis. We've already lost half the audience.
Just get back to topic.
Get back to the nitty gritty.
Okay, so basically, right? They go back to Earth, right? And Invincible is like checking the place out, right? He's making sure, like, he's checking everywhere he can think of, right? Doesn't see any destruction, any devastation. Goes back to the ship and he's like, guys, they're not here. And so for the rest of the episode, Invincible's basically just hanging out with his family and is seeing, like, visions.
He has his PTSD.
Basically, he's seeing visions and stuff. Not visions, but like hallucinations of the Viltrumites. Just, why are you... Dude, do you not know how a synopsis works? Like, you complain about everything. You're so fucking negative all the time. What kind of a podcast do you want? Do you just want us to...
Dude, well, just say it.
I love turtles.
Next.
Anyways, like, you threw me off my flow.
Mom spaghetti.
So for the rest of the episode, Invincible is just seeing a bunch of nonsense, right? And it's kind of all over the place. Where like he goes to check on his mom. He's like, "Hey, Mom, Oliver got like manhandled by Thrag. He's recovering." And then he sees Thrag, like, behind his mom, choking her out.
Freddie Mercury, I'm so sorry.
Freddie Mercury behind his mom, choking her out, and then just, like, rips her head off, right? And then he snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. All right, we got copyright struck.
Shut up.
But,
dude, like throughout the whole that whole episode, I was heavily critiquing the actual just PTSD, just all those moments, like those instant replays right there, like COD lobby replays. So I was so negative until like it actually got to the very end where it actually ties in perfectly to
let's get back to it. So I will say, in defense of the flashback scenes, some audience members may watch that and go like, why wasn't he traumatized before? Why is he only traumatized now? And I'll say it makes sense that he was especially traumatized now because he was kind of closer to death in this moment than in any other moment. Like, only comparable with, like, the Conquest fight, maybe. Like, even with his...
Well, in every moment, he was very close to death. Like, he never wins. Okay, he always loses.
We'll say...
Nothing ever happens.
With the Omni-Man fight, there's probably the thought process that it's his dad. Because even at the end, he says, I'll still have you, Dad. So he kind of still has some emotional connection to his father. Still counting on Nolan being the man who he thought he was. And Season 2, with Angstrom Levy... He literally nearly killed him. Did you not see him on the ground in that pile of blood? Like, he got him. He got Angstrom. He killed Angstrom. Or not killed him. Angstrom came back, but he nearly killed Angstrom. In Season 3, he doesn't quite beat Angstrom because Angstrom...
about, like, all the other, like, side quest missions where he always gets beaten up, like, to the pulp. You know, Doc Seismic type stuff.
With the Doc Seismic thing, he, like... hardly got beaten to a pulp. He got like one stab, and then Cecil sent in the reanimin. Even with the dragon, he did get beat heavily, yeah, but he still won in the end. Like, I mean, like, you want him to just come in and like snap his fingers and have it be done with, or is like if your critique is
he shouldn't be struggling this much so often. Like the power consistencies are just so erratic at times.
Why are you so fucking negative all the damn time?
So, like, for Doc Seismic, I was like, he just threw in a bunch of weird bug creatures that are apparently...
Dude, he played Pokemon.
He threw out, like, a bunch of Pokemon at Invincible. For the dragon, like, we really have no other comparison. Like, for all we know, the dragon could take on Thrag. Like, we actually have no comparison for how strong this dragon guy should be.
You mean the Asian little guy?
Yeah. Like, we honestly have no comparison.
No, I think Thrag could beat him. I think Thrag could beat him.
Dude, this is not the Miyagi way.
Someone get this here.
So, then, we, like, get a sort of small sneak... A lot of the episode is just Invincible mourning, or not mourning, but, like, being anxious. Other people doing other things, back to Invincible, repeat.
It's just kind of a slice of life.
Yeah.
Episode, really.
Yeah. So, like, we have some moments with Debbie and Nolan. Anyways, so, like, it starts off, like, Debbie's part of the story. Nolan goes and, not confronts Debbie, but tells her, like, hey, you know our kid? Or not our kid, my kid that I had with the bug alien that I kind of technically cheated on you with. Yeah, so, he's hospitalized. Yeah. I took him to a war with some of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. And I didn't expect this.
No, he's safe. He's safe.
I didn't expect
the best of the best.
I didn't expect this. You know, I basically took a 2-year-old out to fight 1,000-year-old aliens that are immortal.
But we won thanks to the power of friendship.
You would have made me proud.
Actually, we didn't even win. Actually,
we didn't even win.
He got his arm ripped off. He got his jaw blown off. He is hospitalized. He's been asleep for like weeks now. But he's fine because Alan the alien's taking care of him. And so Debbie's like, "Get the fuck out."
Yo, oh my god.
She just is like, get out. She even says, I don't know where you're sleeping tonight, but it's not going to be here.
And then Debbie goes see Paul.
Ooh. And then they reveal, like, they're just talking, and not going to lie, Walt couldn't shut the fuck up, so it was hard to hear the dialogue. Am I wrong?
I mean, the dialogue was kind of hit and miss throughout this whole episode. like majority of it was not really much important.
Mostly what it was with Paul and Debbie was just Debbie venting about Nolan, and then Paul's like, "Hey, you could go see Oliver. You could go check on him."
As a friend.
And he just throws out, like, ever since our relationship ended, and I'm just like, pause, what? They just decided to break up, like,
The sex wasn't as good.
because their worlds were too different, right?
The sex wasn't as good.
Paul did nothing wrong. Free Paul. He's been done dirty. Like, come on, guys. This is a free layup here.
I got it. Paul told her to go to check on Oliver, hoping she'd die to a Viltrumite. That was the move. That was the plan. But anyways.
No, I guess Paul's only girl left is MJ right now.
Dog.
Spider-Man's not gonna get any sleep
Yeah,
tonight.
no, yeah, Spider-Man's absolutely cooked.
So basically, Nolan goes to like tell Mark that like, hey, the alien people from the Coalition of Planets have finished setting up the the warning system, so that way we can know if the Viltrumites come to Earth, right? And then Debbie walks out and she's like, hey, I'm coming with you to go check on Oliver. So they go up to the ship, right? And that's basically the end of Debbie's story. Then on like there's like Cecil's part of it where
his side mission where he's trying to like open a interdimensional portal to actually get fucking robot and monster girl out.
Yeah. So first of all, we see D.A. Sinclair.
No doubt he's getting pegged.
Got it.
Image right here.
Yeah. So this girl behind.
Not the actual image. Editor, do not do that. Do not do that.
Do not redeem the gift card! Do not redeem the gift card!
So, anyways, D.A. Sinclair is like, with this one chick who's voiced by Harley Quinn from the original Batman.
Are you dead ass?
Azula. I think
they have voice actors everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if she was in Batman too.
She probably has voiced Harley Quinn at one point. But anyways, basically, I'm just gonna call her like I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, is it Tara Strong? I don't think it's Tara Strong. But the scientist lady behind D.A. Sinclair definitely pegging him, and D.A. Sinclair are working on this machine that can open a trans-dimensional portal. Right? Trans.
Put the trans flag right here, chat.
That's
Reserve zero rights.
That's
By DJT. Orders of DJT. Anyways, back to this.
Back to the weather forecast, Jim.
All right. So they open the portal, and they're like, it's a success. And then some, like, weird tentacles just come out, trying to, like, I guess do some Japanese stuff to
It was meant to be a sex scene.
Yeah, Japanese stuff. Kills, like, two...
D.A. Sinclair's getting pegged by multiple things now.
Brother!
He's getting tentacled. Anyways, so the like two GDA agents get like just obliterated. Cecil starts lighting up the tentacle monster. The tentacle monster grabs D.A. Sinclair. Donald has to shut off the machine by just punching the controls. Because for some reason, D.A. Sinclair did not say, hey guys, in case this fails, hit this to turn it off.
Dude, I know for a fact Donald has ChatGPT in his like hardware soft brain. He has Grok AI. I just know it. I just can't prove it.
No, so we know he doesn't have Grok because he's not racist.
Oh my god.
He's dog. Let's be real. If someone had Grok AI, they'd look at Mark like, get out of here, you filthy Viltrumite.
So we're saying is Cecil has Grok.
Yes.
Immortal.
Cecil and Immortal. I mean, look, Immortal was literally a Celtic warrior 2,000 years ago. The fact he's not more racist is astounding. The fact
No, he's not racist because he was Abraham Lincoln.
The fact that I'm gonna
Absolute cinema.
The fact that he might be racist to any other race is. You do realize actually Abraham Lincoln didn't really view African Americans and the general American public as coexisting as a possible viable option, right?
He just saw slavery as wrong.
I'm pretty sure he actually had some like offhanded plan to actually ship them off to Africa.
do want to deport them all. You see, look, my critique of Abraham Lincoln is that he didn't go far enough.
No! What the fuck? What do you mean?
look.
Did you
Yo,
want them to be?
yo,
Did you
yo.
want to be sent to like fucking South Sudan?
No, listen.
Why
You know,
would they take
you know,
you
with
down?
him being a communist, he believes in concentration camps.
I got
He did not go far enough.
Dude, let him speak.
Allowed to speak? Go ahead.
We should have confiscated all the wealth, all the land, everything in the South, and given it to the Black Queens to let them fight.
He did not cook. He did not cook. Execute him.
By the way, since Doja Cat's definitely watching this, my phone number is going to be in the description down below.
Also, guys, quick break. I just wanted to say, on behalf of the entire The Last Idea podcast crew, we have finally hit 1,000 views on our podcast on YouTube. Collectively, of course, not in, I mean, in total, basically. But
Not yet. Not all in one video yet.
yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
The biggest podcast on the planet.
Yeah, guys, so y'all should definitely like, subscribe, and hit the like button for a chance to appear on our next episode.
Stop it.
Can I get back?
Stop it, get some help.
I want to get back to the synopsis.
Well, you know what? I want $1 million, but we can't all get what we want.
You want a good podcast episode or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, then shut up and let me handle this, okay?
You don't tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
Are you sure you're not overcompensating for something?
What am I overcompensating?
I think we both know. I think the three of us know.
I don't know.
I
what...
think all four of us know.
Hey, Mom!
Okay, anyways.
Wait, what does overcompensate mean?
Let's just move on.
to it. Roll it.
So, no, just shut up. I am not even halfway done because of you. So, yeah, as we mentioned, so Cecil is doing that thing where he's trying to get Robot and Monster Girl back, fails, and he's like, you know what? Fuck them. Let them stay there. And then, right, Nolan's just, I guess, flying around. He goes to the spot where he nearly killed his own son. And then Cecil pops in. He teleports in there like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, actually, good dialogue ensues.
And so Nolan, right? Nolan is like, look, Cecil, I'm sorry, but you don't have to be afraid of me. Bitch, I'm gonna be afraid of you. Basically, that's the summary of it. But dude, honestly, this scene was great. It was amazing. It was hilarious and also just actually good plot relevancy. Cecil's like, so because you're here, I assume you guys won the war. And Nolan's like, well, yeah, we won the war. We destroyed their planet and their empire, and there's only 39 of them left somewhere. We don't know.
37.
There's only 40-something of them left, and we don't know where they are. There's 40-something of them left? You call that a win? That's a failure. There are...
We can't stop winning.
Dude, Cecil literally says, Jesus Christ, there are 40 fucking space Nazis out there, and you don't know where they are, and you call that a win? And Nolan's like, well, don't worry. We have a warning system set up so the coalition... So the coalition of planets... How long would it take the coalition of planets to get here? Only 2 weeks. Jesus fucking Christ. Look, you get 3 minutes.
You get 3 minutes.
Set up your warning system.
Rusher
Or you dragger. Or are you...
Nah, I think that's enough copyright.
Invincible?
Alright, title card.
Anyways.
Dog.
Anyways.
Editor, thank you.
So Caesar's like, look, you better just be leading the cavalry when your Viltrumite buddies arrive. And he just dips, right? Great dialogue.
Aura.
Great dialogue.
Aura.
Crazy for it's honestly crazy how Cecil will literally just teleport in front of Nolan.
Dude, the writing for Cecil just grew exponentially. He was falling. His mind was degrading once he realized he wanted to keep Conquest as a fucking gerbil or some shit.
It was his only way of getting any information about the Viltrumite Empire. And ultimately it was a really bad gamble.
He still has Mark though.
Mark cannot tell him anything about the Viltrumite Empire.
Oh, you said Empire.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah, the actual internal structure of the Viltrumite
I thought
Empire.
you were about to say just Viltrumites in total.
Because remember, Earth doesn't know how many Viltrumites there are, how big their empire is, what kind of technology they have, what their actual limits are. They don't know any of that. We, as an audience, have an idea of that because we see it, but they have... Get a grip. You have a pet... You have a Pepsi.
Oh, another thing I'd like to interject here. They do not talk about how... They do not talk about why and how Invincible meets and kills Conquest, despite telling Cecil repeatedly, do not keep him alive.
Okay, and that's what I was going for at the beginning of the episode, but I couldn't get ahead of myself because apparently there's a little wussy in the group chat that does not like me skipping ahead into the further into the episode. But like I was saying, Jeff Bezos, we know you're watching. We know you're watching because you want Lucas to continue glazing your show. Editor, donuts getting glazed, right? You could want Lucas to continue to glaze your show to the point where you'll keep edging and not let...
Do you realize? Let me tell you something. If you keep rage baiting Lucas, did you know he'll get Satan Yahoo to condemn our podcast?
Satan Yahoo?
Forced to actually get jobs?
Listen though. They know that if they show Conquest or even mention his name, Lucas will hate the game. So they're just not gonna bring him up, and they did it. So they're gonna keep having Lucas glaze them.
I wanted
Like a good boy.
I wanted Invincible to say, "Hey, Cecil, about Conquest." I wanted him to address that. I wanted that addressed, and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
So basically, yeah. Anyways, but again, that's skipping ahead. So the final bit of Cecil's story, like after he confronts Nolan, Invincible basically goes to him because of all of the like trauma like hallucinations he's having.
FBI, open up!
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
Change when you look in
Okay, sorry about that, like, cut, guys. Basically, the homeless man broke into the studio, and we had to beat him off with a broom. Walt wanted to beat him off just generally. But basically, back to what I was saying. So, Mark goes to Cecil because of the, like, hallucinations he's having. He's like, hey, can I like, talk to your experts, right? And Cecil's like, yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. All right, so that's the end of, like, Cecil's plot line. And then with Eve, right? If y'all don't know, Eve has been pregnant for a while. And when Mark left, she was pregnant, right? And when we come back, we see that, I don't know what minds me saying this, she may have gained a pound or 30. So, like, the audience is kind of like, okay, so you're going to tell them that you're pregnant? Like, when are we going to get that information? Basically, she's gained weight because she hasn't been able to take care of herself. She's been living with her parents a lot and not really able to do superhero work because her powers have been basically gone. But eventually, Invincible makes an offhanded remark about how, like, hey, it's good that you have your powers back, right? And she's like, yeah, you know, the reason I lost my powers was because my body was going through a change. And then Mark has one of his, like, flashbacks, one of his hallucinations, right? And then snaps out of it, snaps back to reality. And then we get the information from Eve, like, that she got an abortion.
Let's just leave it at that.
Walt here said, her body, my choice. Dog. But anyways.
Dude, we're getting canceled already.
Yeah, I know.
Skip through it.
Alright. So, then, like, at the actual end of the episode, where this all kind of accumulates to, Eve advises Invincible, who's, like, you know, staying with her in her, like, you know, stressful, like, they're kind of just helping each other through their stressful times. Eve is like, yo, you should go out just flying, clear your head. Because Invincible is kind of like, he was going off on a tirade about how the Viltrumites are kind of just out there, and he doesn't know where they are, and it's kind of his fault that they're even out there because he destroyed their planet, and they could come.
You just cannot stop losing for one episode. He can't stop losing.
So he comes, like, so basically, Eve is just like, hey, go fly around, go clear your head. And so Invincible just starts flying around. We get one of the classic Invincible music videos where it's just a bunch of things happening on the screen while music plays. And then we see Thrag. And throughout the entire episode, anytime Invincible's had the hallucinations, there's been like this shaking of the camera, like this kind of foggy feel, like when you first wake up and your eyes are like not clear.
Yeah, that shaky cam effect.
Yeah. So then he sees Thrag just standing there, and he sees the shaking, and he's like closes his eyes, like shakes his head, trying to clear his vision, see if he's seeing the real thing. And Thrag is just like, yes, I am here. So Invincible,
Which, like, at first isn't very convincing whatsoever because he's been saying that the whole entire episode.
Mm-hmm. And also there's still the effect. So you think like, oh my gosh, he's not there. And then Invincible flies at him and punches him. And
He
then
actually moves his cheeks, like, just a small amount if you actually pay attention.
he moves Thrag's cheeks. Anyways, so Thrag gets punched, and the effect just goes away. Invincible just starts landing punch after punch after punch, and it does nothing to Thrag. So he just lightly shoves Invincible. Invincible flies back, right? And so from that point, right, Thrag's just like, look, here's the deal. The Viltrumites are here. We're living among your people. We're gonna blend in. We're gonna breed with your people. We're gonna have powerful Viltrumite babies.
Breed and raise.
Raised like cattle?
I predicted this like many moons ago. I predicted it.
Alright, bro.
You judged me. You doubted me, but I was right in the end.
No one doubted you. You dog, no one doubted you. Every time you ever make a prediction, you're like, yeah, you doubted me. You didn't believe me. I'm like, dog, I didn't say you were wrong. I like, dog.
You were really trying to word this correctly.
I didn't say you were wrong. It's just that I didn't even say you were.
I didn't lose. I just merely failed to win.
Dog, that's not even, oh my god. Dude, anytime anyone does that, immediately say, yeah, you're right. You're a genius. You're a visionary. You're immediately like, can't believe you're saying I'm wrong. I'll do everything in my power to prove you wrong, Lucas. Like, dog. Like, number one hater over here. But, like, Thrag basically just gives Invincible the ultimatum. Basically, submit or die. Or either voluntarily submit or submit through force. And Invincible, at first, is about to fight Thrag, but then realizes that, like, he can't do anything to stop him. So he kind of just lets him have Earth. He's just like, fine, you can chill out here. You can build up your empire. And Thrag's like, all right, yeah, thanks. You're never hearing from me again. It just flies off. Gone. I guarantee you we will hear from Thrag again. But I know this has kind of been an all over the place synopsis, but it's because
that's what makes it best.
not a lot has happened really. Like, not a lot has happened in the...
Yeah, we need to overcompensate that by staying off topic as much as possible.
Dog. They're trying to pad out their own count for ad revenue. But,
Shh, you're giving too much of our plan.
Okay, bro. So, yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was alright. I'm really glad that they actually made the flashbacks kind of have some...
They actually made it relevant. They actually made it have plot.
Not only plot, but weight, because throughout the entire episode, you see these flashbacks at these completely normal moments.
And it was masterful. Like, at the very end, it all culminates. They actually blend in some of the snapshots beforehand and put it all in one scene, just like quick run it. You speed run it, right? And it adds so much weight and gravitas to the actual scene.
And it adds a lot of, like, intensity to the interaction between those two, right? Between Thrag and Invincible. Because you're expecting Thrag to beat him up. You're expecting Thrag to throw down. And you're like...
Dude, Thrag's whole plan is just to become Bonnie Blues.
So Thrag basically, like... You're expecting him to just kill Invincible, basically. And you're, like, wondering, how can Invincible survive this? And... Like, because the entire episode, it's been training you to think of Thrag as, like, the threat that, like, will get brutal and violent. And so, when he doesn't, when you actually see that, not that he's chill or relaxed, but that he's not going to jump into violence, it like is a weird, unsettling feeling. There's just this weird tension that is constantly playing at the back of your mind, and there's such a huge wave of relief when he finally flies away. From here, like, it's really unpredictable to see where the show goes, except I will say one thing. At the, like, there's kind of a mid-credits scene where Alan gets, like, a video message from Socrates. Socrates is basically like, hey, look, Alan, if you're seeing this, I'm dead. And you're probably in charge of the Coalition of Planets. So, I want you to go into my closet. There's this green stuff. That's the Scourge virus, but better. It'll kill any and all Viltrumites. Oh, but it also may, like, affect people that are closely that have similar DNA, like, you know, Mark's people. But use the Scourge virus to kill all Viltrumites. It must be done. So it seems like what the show's telling us is that this new Scourge virus is even more powerful than the last one, but that it could definitely kill all of humanity. It would kill all the Viltrumites, but that would necessitate killing all of humanity.
I'm also happy that Debbie and Nolan are finally able to reunite once again and establish a bond and a connection that Nolan and Oliver were able to do in the span of the time that Invincible was healing. So you know what? I'm more than happy. I am more than positive 100% that Nolan and Debbie are smashing once they get to Oliver. I just know for a fact it's gonna happen. Paul, you know what? Stick with Spider-Man. He has it under control. But you know what? My boy Nolan just cannot stop winning. That's right.
Walt, actually, thank you for reminding me of that. Like, I want to say, dude, if Nolan and Debbie get back together, I will actually be like,
Peak cinema.
I will hate that character. I will hate the character of Debbie. Because, like, think about it. Nolan killed thousands, lied about who he was for 20 years, called her a pet, admitted that he saw her as nothing but an animal.
Maybe she's into that.
Yo!
You have to say it in front of the entirety of the GDA?
I'm just saying, like, he's bad. Like, he has charisma, like, he has all the qualities. Not to mention my theory as to why Debbie left Paul. Because Paul didn't leave Debbie. Debbie left Paul because he just was not good in bed. That's just me, though.
Didn't the author of Chainsaw Man admit to having a humiliation kink?
Anyways, I think if like Debbie goes back to, maybe the audience would disagree, but like unironically, I cannot see Debbie going back to someone who has committed murder against thousands of people and like brutalized her own son. I can't. Like, that's just one of those things you can't really forgive. It's like you can't, even if you like some Christian forgiveness, like, yeah, Jesus forgives you and so do I. You can't let them back in your life.
Ava Braun and Adolf Hitler.
And okay, Ava Braun was
Who's that?
Hitler's wife for 10 days.
Oh.
Yeah, they got married like on Hitler's birthday, and then 10 days later he killed himself.
What like ethnicity? Like, what was she?
Aryan, German, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Nice. Is there a picture of her?
Dog. You're not slick.
Anyways, like Ava Braun was not only Ava Braun was down for the murder and genocide. She was all in on it, bro.
You know, that's a true wife right there. You know, love surpasses all.
Anyways,
That's gonna get us canceled.
dude, yeah, Walt over here is like Lucas, you don't understand the power of love.
Bro, the last episode was all about the power of friendship. Like, you can't get on me about the power of love. Dude, the power of friendship tore through an entire Viltrumite planet.
There's a difference between saying the power of friendship can destroy a planet and the power of love can make you forget the murder of thousands of people. Like, dog, you're just saying things. You're not.
No, it's not even me. It's the show.
The show's not making that comparison.
No, the show. No. Okay, okay. Let me just. Okay, let me just put that out there. Look, Oliver heard as Nolan told Debbie, "Oh yeah, Oliver's mom. Yeah, she was just like a pet to me, dude. She was a steak." A mistake. I made steak right here. Right. Anyways, that's trauma. That's trauma. That's trauma right there, and literally unforgivable. I feel like if someone called my mom a steak, I would not be happy. I would not be cool with that. I would throw hands.
Called your mom a steak? You mean called your mom a mistake?
A steak.
Anyway, okay, bro.
No, so you see, that's kind of a same difference. I would say same difference. He was able to forgive and even had a good father-son time, and he was able to learn a lot and learn combat. Still got his ass beaten by Thrag. Obviously, he had his ass handed to him as he deserved, and you know what? I was really happy about that.
Are you?
Yeah, me too. I was so giddy.
Like he deserved it. He was calling for it.
He should have learned this lesson multiple times, dozens of times. But
Conquest.
Okay. Are you comparing?
Oh my
No.
I know where this is going. I know where you're going with this, and no, it's not the same thing. I know.
Your Honor, could you silence him? He's about to make a point against me.
Your Honor,
Objection!
relevance.
Your Honor, objection. His point is valid, and I don't like it.
Your Honor, objection. He was not there.
Okay, except I was.
Except he was. No, but please. I know you're gonna make a valid point, and I just rather not. No. Yeah, that's me giving in. That's me giving up. I know he's gonna give a valid point, and I just don't want to go through the.
So think about it, like
No.
I gotta say it for the audience. I gotta say it for the audience. The audience needs to know. The audience needs to know. The audience needs to know, right? The audience needs to know this.
Dog.
Dog.
What Walt just did is he said that a man having an extramarital affair is comparable to murdering 3,000 people.
And with that, guys, we'll leave a poll for every subscriber, every viewer. If you any predictions that you may have for the new season. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut this episode short.
I actually had to cut it right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it. Actually, you know what? Editor, just cut it right now.
Our studio's been like closed down, so we gotta get out of here. We're getting evicted.
Yeah, we're getting evicted. All the black queens that Lucas DM'd on Instagram are finally out to get him, and we kind of have to move locations now. Thanks to him, of course. Thank you very much for
I didn't
that.
know I'd have to pay that much child support. Not my fault, okay? I'm sorry.
Lock him up next to P. Diddy.
Dude thinks he's Thrag. Dude thinks he's Freddie Mercury.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching
Should
and
we give our,
listening.
final rating of the season first.
Sure.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah. Let the white guy have the final say, I guess.
I,
Yeah, let the white guy.
Anyways,
You're just mad I'm right.
you're not right, bro. Because I was literally.
I'm left. You're right. You get it.
You're on my right. What? Anyway.
You're on my left. You are on my left.
Okay, bro. Anyways. So basically, right? I'd give this entire season probably like a don't say. I know you're gonna say.
Okay, I give my rating. Since I'm in the middle. No, it's because you're stuttering. I give my. Welcome back.
It's not my.
So that just happened.
Walt has a very weak grip. It's not my fault. He needs to.
Of course you'd know.
He needs to exercise his hand.
Dog, that was not me.
I'd give this season like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like
6, 7?
That's what. You see, I knew he.
6, 7.
I knew he. That's why I was stuttering. That's why I was stuttering. I didn't want you to say that. I didn't want you to say that. Right?
Cap.
I didn't want you to say that.
Cap.
Walt, give your rating already. Just hurry up, Walt.
Because of the sex scenes, I give it a 10 out of 10 IMDb rating. Bro, George is just looking at me. George is just looking at me. I can't take this.
George,
give your opinion.
6.8 out of 10 IMDb rating.
So like 6 or 7, right? Like 6.8 all the way. Okay. All right. See you guys.
That's about it.
That's about it. See ya. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of the Last Idea podcast. George,
You lost the plot.
walk out of the frame, please. All right. See ya, everyone.